It's your boy DJ Nova.
Is it?
I'm Mike. It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh. This is Lightning Strike. You know what it is, Brodie. You know what it is. It's Freestyle Friday. I'm saying it for you this time. What it do? Let the people know. Let the people know what's going on, man.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's good, y'all? It is Freestyle Friday from the most electric, eccentric, eclectic podcast on the net right now. Lightning Strike podcast. What is good? What's happening? Search LS Boats 15. We on all social media platforms. 213-793. Hit the line. Tap in with us. Let us know what's good, how you feeling, what your weekend plans are.
What's happening?
And yeah, we chatting about everything today. Everything.
Hey, it's freestyle.
Freestyle Friday, fan-driven edition of Lightning Strike podcast. We talking about everything y'all want to talk about.
Hit a freestyle.
Including Chargers football. Yes. So as we get to it.
Shall I proceed?
To give you what you need.
Yes, indeed, man. We got to let them know, man. We was off yesterday.
Yeah, we was off, man. It was had a lot going on.
Thank you, LAX. That's for you, Brodie. I said it for you, bro.
What's going on?
What up, Melvin?
Man? Max and Mohawk, how you feeling? What's good? Yeah. LAX at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. Do not recommend.
You couldn't pop out? You couldn't pop back in? You couldn't slide to the left?
You know what I'm saying? 1 star.
Slide to the right?
1 star.
Would you recommend?
Bro, that joint took me
What up, Melvin?
hours.
Oh, let me join the TikTok. How many hours?
2 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes, actually.
To get there. How long to get back, cuz?
Like 1 hour 45.
Egregious work. Egregious work.
It was literally just spent the day. Defeated. The drive. The get in there, the get in, check in, the facing reality that my once favorite airline charge for bags now.
Told you, bitch. I told you to bench shake that. I've been told you to shake that. You gotta accept my request.
You know what I'm saying? My once favorite airlines is charging for bags now, bro. I'm sick.
You know that's down bad, bro.
And it's on my dime somehow. Like, what do you mean I owe $35 for this bag? Somebody who bought this ain't cover this.
We're gonna leave it on it. Boy, they left you with a.
Who purchased this ticket? They ain't cover the baggage and fees.
No man said he'll get you there, no charge. He'll pick you up too.
Next time, my boy. Next time.
Hey, no ma'am, I didn't know Jalen Green was from Fresno. Did not know that. Learn something new every day, bro. Brodie. It has been this has been one for the no ma'am says now, you know. Yeah, this has been one for the books. Probably since we started doing this. This ranks up there. Definitely, boy.
Tay, what's good? What's happening? But much needed Friday, man. Much needed Friday. I don't usually approach the weekend with like, man, I'm getting drunk. I'm approaching the weekend with today. It's going down.
Definitely going down, bro.
Got a little ski taste.
It's June 27th, man. Happy June 27th, man.
Man, what an amazing point, bro. I'm so glad. My boy sent me the reminder earlier, man, and I wasn't even in the right headspace to embrace it. So shout out my boy Slim, man. He hit me up with a little meme. It was like these little birds singing June 27th freestyle. I'm like, man.
Bro, Melvin, 100%. Bro, I didn't even hear I was reading Melvin comment. Melvin said, just watching these outside podcasts, man, Jerry Herb got a lot of mouths to shut this year. For sure. It's just, I don't get the Herbert hate, bro. I don't get the Herbert hate. Like, people
I don't care to get it.
People think that winning in the NFL is so easy. And then you don't watch Herbert play because you wouldn't say, it's even Charger fans that talk like Herbert got to go. Like, go where?
Go for who? What are we talking about?
You can go.
Yeah.
You can go. Herbert stand. And like I said,
leave your powder blue t-shirt and hat at the door.
Yeah.
Get to stepping. Like my boy Martin used to get to stepping.
Now, I'll press you about Herbert, bro, because it's like, trust me, I am not one of those people that shy away from criticizing where it's rightfully
justifiably so.
Yes. That's why I criticize QJ. I don't just look at stats, I look at gameplay. Stats don't always tell you the truth. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't get that. No, I didn't get to see that tape. I seen the other CBS one where those CBS people didn't have, and they had put the like 25 best players or something like that, or 50 best players or something. And they didn't have Drew Brees in there. They had Dan Marino at the number 11. And I'm just like, no Drew Brees? No Brees? Like, the man that Brady had to stay an extra 4 years just to catch up with what Drew Brees accomplished. And Brady's the GOAT. But the GOAT himself had to stay an extra 4 years of football just to catch up with what Brees had accomplished. Like, we take what players accomplish for granted because, they didn't get multiple Super Bowl rings. It was multiple times that he should have been a multi.
He was out there balling.
Boy, it's just the disrespect, man. It's just the disrespect. Name me better quarterbacks than Jay Herbo. I can name you, even in the top 5, your top 5, you say Patty Mahomes. Patty Mahomes always had a better team and better coaches.
Everybody had a better team. Everybody has a better team. Whoever you about to name on this list has had a better team. They came into a better situation.
Yeah, so it's like go look at him play, bro. You can't play the position better than he does, bro, with no help. Like, I mean, he can't catch the ball either, bro. Y'all act like this dude just dropping back, just throwing interception after interception, bad throw after bad throw. Like, you can't. Bad decision after bad. You can't.
Yeah.
This man has accomplished a lot with a little.
Definitely. Jim said this pod is hella chill. Appreciate that, Jim. Who you think gets the most receiving yards this year?
Man, it's gonna be a lot of love. I'm a ride with Ladd on it because even though Ladd's gonna get a lot of attention, Ladd is still gonna get open. Like, it's just he's just one of those type of receivers that no matter how much attention he draws, he's still gonna get open, bro. Like, he's still gonna catch the ball. It's gonna be Herbert's favorite target. And
gonna get his yards, gonna get down.
Yeah.
Gonna get out of bounds. He plays smart.
Yeah. He plays smart, man. He plays smart 100%. And he's the head receiver in the locker room, and everybody knows it. It's Ladidi one, and everybody falling behind him fighting for the scraps. And he solidified that in his rookie year. Like, it wasn't a typical rookie year. He came in, he played this role to begin with, and he became dependable. When you see it in the first couple games where Justin threw to him, he delivered. And then Justin started building more trust in him.
Boy, ain't look back.
Ain't look back, man. Ain't look back. So, Ladidi, hands down, I don't care what they do, he's going to be creative and crafty enough to get open. Hell, Herbert threw that perfect, amazing, that perfect ball against the Texans. He threw it high to only where Ladidi could catch it, and Ladidi went over 3 dudes and caught it and went to the house. Talk about ball placement, but these cats want to say, oh, Herbert ain't nothing, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Got that dog.
Look at that Arizona game where he put that ball. Who was that? I think it was Jalen Rigger that caught it on the sideline. It was somebody that caught it. He put the ball where, like, Amazon had to come out and show you the AWS and breakdown of it. They had to do a scientific breakdown of the throw. And boys hate this. Man, they just hate this dude, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yes, sir. I'm with it, Robert.
Rob say, here's some Kool-Aid for you. Boats will sweep the AFC West this year.
And that too, Melvin. They definitely are. I said that before. I said, anybody that's opposite of Ladd, this is your year to eat. Because he's gonna attract 3 defenders. He's gonna attract bracket coverage so the tight ends can eat. Everybody can eat this year because of the attention that Ladd is going to draw, even with being a decoy. Mm-hmm. And he's great after the catch, too. Whityak. So even if you still run him on decoy routes, if it's just time to feed up, man, it's time to eat, bro. I would love to play opposite side Ladd because I know how much attention he's gonna get. I know how much they're gonna shade to his shot.
The gameplay is gonna be designed for him because that's the person with the most film. That's the person who they going into it like, oh, if we can just take him out.
What up, Blue Dorian James?
You know what I'm saying? So we shall see, man. Super excited. Training camp just ever so shortly, 2 weeks and some change, about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. About to go down, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's got to go down. All the mother, they just hate Herbert, but they'll take him in a heartbeat. Take him in a heartbeat. People on the team talking about. It was this one guy from San Diego, some San Diego news reporter. Forgot his name. He was like, if Herbert doesn't win a playoff game this year, it's time to part ways with him. No, it's time to part ways with you. Maybe I need to talk to your significant other, and maybe they need to get you up out the house because I'm sure you underperforming somewhere, and he ain't underperform. Y'all take last year's playoffs and go, look, he had 4 interceptions. Man, that man was fighting for his life the whole time.
Boy.
The whole time. What could he do? What more? What's that, Tyrese? What more do you want from me?
What more do you want from me?
Man was fighting for his life.
How did we even get there?
What?
To the playoff game. Man, how do people think we got there?
Bum, ankle, and hip. Man was running for first downs.
How do people think we got there?
I you know what? I wish I could get that film on that Denver game because I guarantee you, like, this man had to run for first down, clutch first downs. That tell you something.
You got to watch the game too. You got to be there to have an opinion on type of things. And you get yours from Sports Center in a 22-second clip, and it's Justin Herbert suck.
This man, Antonio must be drunk, bro. He said he got spanked by the Raiders.
He want attention. Not today, Antonio. Not on Freestyle Friday. Not ever, my boy.
Y'all got a broom, didn't it? We swept y'all, right? How we got spanked and we swept y'all?
I know 6-ring energy when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Not today. I will not let you put these straps on our show.
No, it's all good, Antonio. But that's a lie. You got to look, man. Y'all did not win last year, bro. Did not. We gave it to y'all, my guy. We gave it to them Raiders.
Bruh, what y'all got planned for the weekend though, bro? You got weekend plans? Weekend activities?
Shake them haters off. Shake that hater energy.
You remember that little ooh?
Shake them haters off.
Shake them haters off. Shake them haters off.
Shake them. The worst haters are work haters by far. If you rate haters, work haters are by far the worst.
What's the other categories? Let me see if I agree.
You got.
What's the other categories of haters, bro? The work haters.
You got work haters,
sideline haters.
What criteria is the sideline haters? They ones hate dirty Mackers. They the dirty Mac.
The sideline hater ain't even in the game, right? So they not, but they got something to say. I mean, that's the Monday morning. That's the woulda coulda. If it had been, you know what I mean. That's that. You know what I mean. They don't have the. Never had the resume, never participated in the criteria, never done anything associated with what is being did at the moment, but they got the most to say. This the backseat driver should have got off from the last exit. Speed up, take left, but they don't got a car. You ain't got gas money. What are we talking about right now?
These haters is just it's ridiculous, man. If you wake up in the morning and brush your funky mouth and you just fill the rest of it with hate, what's wrong with you? You got to do something else with your life, bro. It's more to life than just hating on people, bro. It's more than life.
Or is it?
I didn't see that on Melvin. I'm going to have to check that out.
Or is it?
It's like, you got to be a miserable person. It takes a lot to hate, bro. It takes a lot to hate. I don't hate nobody, dog. Even the Pirates. I don't hate the Pirates.
I don't got the bandwidth.
No.
I don't got the bandwidth. And then when you got your own motion, they say X. The X is the worst type of hater.
That could be some tough hate right there, boy. Not that X with a kid is probably the most atrocious hate. Like if they hate you, if your ex has your kids and they hate you, that level of hate is like top tier, bro.
I think it depends on what stage in this journey you in, but this is elite level. This is elite level hate. Depending on what stage you in. That beginning stage, this is top tier. This is a generational hate in the beginning.
Top tier, bro.
Yeah, this is.
It's like that hate. That's that. You going to jail hate.
Mm-hmm.
You going to
jail now.
He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing, man.
Don't worry about it.
You trying to kidnap kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the ex with kids hate is the most serious hate that you can get. Like I can handle hate from just people that just don't, opposition. You know what I'm saying?
Remind me to tell you a story about the time I kidnapped my kid.
Oh, that and don't nothing beat it. Don't nothing beat it, Brodie. Man, you got
what?
Player hater. Player hater, boy, that's better. What up? Like, I wonder what they're gonna say. Back to what Melvin was saying, man. Herbert's gonna shut a lot of people up this year, bro.
Yeah.
And I kind of want him to
prepare for it.
I kind of want him to address it too. But it ain't in his caliber.
Yeah,
it ain't in his
that ain't
caliber. It ain't in his caliber. But maybe he flex more. Maybe get a little bit more animated on the field. You know what I'm saying? When maybe he need to do a little when he throws a touchdown, do a little Braun like flex or something. You know,
just a little Kobe, keep it down.
Or maybe bring the finger roll back and homage to LT. Bring the finger roll back for LT.
Tell them to keep it down. Hear y'all talking. They talking about nothing.
Ain't talking about nothing. They hate that man for no reason. Y'all don't even watch that man film to hate on him. Seriously. This man has
like, oh man, he out here selling balls and overthrowing receivers.
Ain't none of that.
He got a fumble problem.
Ain't none of that. That man putting it in the pocket. Ain't nobody catching it. Ain't nobody getting no separation. Nothing. You can't force greatness on other people. You can only be great for yourself. You gotta want it just as bad as him. And a lot of Herbert gotta go play receiver. He gotta throw it, run, and catch.
Catch his own ball.
Yeah. They act like he just throw hospital balls, uncatchable balls.
As I said, they like he out there selling.
Yes, sir. Inspection in the building. Aloha Friday. Soon I'll be joining you on Aloha. I need that.
Charger Power mistakenly thought it was Justin Herbert, but it's Justin the boy.
Yeah.
That put on 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah,
lean muscle.
Yeah, so the way when you look at the interview, you gotta take the whole thing into context. Being distracted, I just heard him talk about, they asked about the rookies so you had a great rookie group and a lot of guys performed. They were asking about the guys that still have to perform from that rookie group. Like, who are we expecting? He spoke about Junior Colson. He said Junior Colson by name. And then he was like, and Justin added on 20 pounds. But if you not paying attention to it, you have to listen to the beginning. And if you walk in and he says Justin added on 20 pounds, you because he quickly shifts to Ben Herbert. He goes, Justin added on 20 pounds. You know, he's really brought into what Ben Herbert is doing. And it's like, well, damn, Justin.
I would say even still, I'm sure it might not be 20 pounds, but he do look different. He
look fit, real fit. Oh, it's Pro Bowl every year for Slater, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Rodney? Alt gonna be a Pro Bowler this year too. He said Alt got stronger. He said Alt probably the strongest dude he seen, man. He say Alt picking dudes up and just setting them to the side. That's that farm boy strength right there.
Let's stop playing. Stop playing.
That's pulling John Deere tractors type strength. Wrestling steer and stuff. You got to be excited, really excited about this team, bro. Not pay attention to haters. We ain't listening to haters.
Shaking
and they
haters,
says work haters, team haters, sideline haters, ex-baby mama haters. We ain't listening to haters.
We saging all of that.
Sage them out of here, bro. Sage them out of here. X them out of your life. I
Saging
will
all of
embarrass
that.
a hater. Trust me. I will get my get back and embarrass a hater. I'm all about that. I ain't going to go out my way. I'm not on that type of time.
But if it's on the way.
If it's on the way to where I'm going, yeah, we're going to hold you. We're gonna hold you accountable,
on the way
buddy.
To the destination, you feel me?
Yeah, we're going to hold you accountable. Xavier say, y'all need me on the podcast. Everybody be saying that, but don't nobody be pulling up. I'm going to tell you like this. Come to the tailgate. I don't want to see nobody trying to hide their faces like, no, I want to get on camera when we hand you the microphone to get on the podcast. I don't want it. Matter of fact, come July 20th.
Ooh, my boy with the segue.
To the brewery in El Segundo. After training camp. Mm-hmm. We're going to have the mics there, so pull up. Mm-hmm. Pull up. We always love it chopping up with everybody, bro. We love chopping it up with the Charger fam, Boat fam. We love it, bro. We love the energy in person, bro. We love it, dog. We love when we they wrestling. Wrestling, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, July 20th, you feel me?
Let's go.
Electric Avenue Tailgate presents Training Camp After Party. 7 to 10 p.m. Boardroom Brewery. 211 Arena Street, El Segundo, California.
I left my wallet in El Segundo.
And special guest.
Talk about it.
5-time Pro Bowler.
How many?
5 of them. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anthony Miller is gonna be in the building.
Who said that? 5. And if you know Electric Avenue party, you already know it's gonna be brewskis in the house. It's gonna be turned to the rafters. All love. They're gonna have giveaways, raffles as always, and it's just energy, great energy, great vibe. And like these are
Jake
hard.
on live.
Oh yeah. Let me switch over.
5. 1, 2, 3.
Give me 1 second, Jake. Let me switch over, brother.
Yeah.
I gotta switch over to the.
But yeah, man. Electric Avenue, July 26th. 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Ballroom Brewery, 211 Arena Street, El Segundo, California.
Tell them. Add me, bro. What up, Jake?
Yes, yeah. I'm finally talking this time.
You had got a phone call last time, huh?
Yeah, I have a phone call. Wifey up on the phone. I had to tend to it.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling electric on a Friday, if you know what I mean.
As you should, bro. As you should, bro. The sky is beautiful for the powder blue team, bro. Like everything that they've addressed, everything that they've looked into, the reports coming out, players coming in shape, locked in. How can't you get excited, bro? How can't you get excited?
100%.
Rookies.
And especially, too, with what we're going to be seeing up in training camp and even just the news from what we're hearing from some of these rookies. I just cannot wait until we finally start week 1. And the minute the offense gets possession of the football, we see what this offense looks like.
I want to keep it under wrap. I want to put the defense out on the field first, like to give us some more, build up their anticipation even more. Put the defense out there. They get a 3 and out. And then the offense walks out, all brand new, just smack brand new looking offense. Herbert walks on the field. Joe Alt, Slater, Becton walking behind him. And you got Ladidi as the number 1 guy. You got this tight end core. You got the running back core. It's just, man.
Lad McConkey with some new friends and even an old familiar face with Mikey Dub back.
Yes. How you can't, that's a beautiful sight, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be a beautiful sight to see that first run. They need to pull out the bet. First run to the right, not.
Yep.
First run by who?
I say Najee. I think Najee.
What's the parlay?
I think Najee.
Yeah, I'd say Najee as well.
I think it's going to be like an 8-yard gasher, like a nice little 8-yard. Just show you we there, buddy. We there.
We here.
We there, see there, P there, mama there.
So envisioning this with this run game, because I'm sure you guys have addressed this too, because I've been talking about this with the Taylor Tate situation with the 2 first-round running backs, Ashton Jeanty versus Amorian Hampton.
Yep.
Because I've been thinking about this because like these 2 are going to be they're going to be very pivotal to their organizations. But I thought of it this way. If we were to do a tail of the tape of these 2 running backs, when it comes to these categories, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, I would say all-purpose yards, especially from the ground and the air. And I think red zone effectiveness. Those are kind of the categories I look at. So if I started the first with rushing yards, who would you think would win that category, Jeanty or Hampton?
I think Hampton overall, and I'm trying to not sound biased, but you look at what they added up front. Look at the beef. And me and Brodie talked about this the other show, where when you come down to red zone, they literally can go with a super big package with Hampton in the backfield, 2 tight end set, OG and Conklin. So now you really have to be 50-50. And if you play 50-50 with that line, it's going to be, they're going to win. They're going to win. Because if you go heavy, then we can pass the ball with Conklin and OG. And even Hampton and then Ladd. Ladd going to win his 1-on-1. So if you're trying to play the run, you're going to go 1-on-1 with Ladd. And because you got to double somebody. Do you double Ladd on the outside or do you double OG on the inside? Because he's going to work whatever little cornerback that you put on him and Conklin, both. So it's a battle of pick your poison with it. That's why I said they're going to be so effective with this team in the red zone because they have so many options. Even if they come out of a play action, Hampton is very active in the play action because his ability to receive the ball. Harris as well. So they can go a heavy package, dare you to come out with heaviness. Now, bro, you ain't got the speed to handle the tight end, the receiver, or the running back in coverage.
Right. See, on rushing yards, because I think those are great points that you make on it. To me, I'm on the other end, respectfully. I'm going Genty with rushing yards. And the only reason of it is because I see him being the obvious bell cow running back for the Raiders. And I think because with the amount of rushing attempts and what Pete Carroll is trying to put together on that offense, because ultimately it's going to be as similar as what Jim Harbaugh does, where it's play action type. And at the same time, he loves the run game more than anything. So have Genty be that bell cow and accumulate the rushing yards on the ground, especially for the types of packages that they will have for him. Now, you might see some rotational situational plays like either with Zamir White or even with Raheem Mostert, because there's going to be parts of it. They're going to have Mostert be that speedster. But with Genty, he'll have more of the opportunities where I could kind of see it where he can create 15 plus rush yard types of plays, and then some of it where he could also create those 8 plus rush yards.
But do you think?
So I kind of see that.
Okay. Do you think the way I look at it when it comes down to rush yards, just watching them both play, right? I always look at where do you get caught at, right? When you have a breakaway run, who catches you? If you watch both of them, Gentry gets walked down by the third level every time. Hampton don't. Hampton don't.
That's true. Yeah.
Hampton don't. So if you give Hampton the lanes, he can outrun the third level.
Right.
So that's what I'm looking at. It's like,
so you're banking on his runs when he do have them
chunk plays, big
that
chunk.
they're gonna just be big. Yeah.
When he get those good lanes, his ability to extend his chunk plays to possible touchdowns is there because he has that separation. Unlike Gentry, you can watch the film. He will have those big gaping holes. He'll run, but he'll get ran down. Even if they tackle him late or whatever, he always gets ran down. Omarion, like, that ain't happening to him. He's running past the free safety.
Yeah.
And they're not catching him.
I can see that.
They're not catching it. And that's why I say, like, if you boil it down to the line right now, the way they beefed up the line and we sought out this center and left guard stuff, they're both great. They're both going to be phenomenal running backs, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I think the separation comes with their top end speed and their separation at the third level. Because they tell you, like, that's where Najee Harris struggles at. He can't separate from the third level.
Now, that's the other thing, too, because you also put into play what's more of their explosiveness. Straight up and in the middle, or is there more of that third gear that they go into when they hit the outsides?
Yeah. And that's what Hampton has. He has that third gear once he hits the outside or he hits that lane. Like, he can run through the middle and he can make his little cuts. But once he sees daylight, he can just gas it. He can hit the gas and it's gone.
All right.
Yeah, and I like it. I like that about him. And Gentry, I've seen, he's hard to tackle. He's a small target and he's compact and he bounces off people when they try to tackle him. But when he gets in that daylight, he always gets walked down.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I see too, like, even if you go against like a physical team, like let's say Pittsburgh or like Houston, some of those physical defensive teams, I can see that too. Because even when we won a playoff game against Penn State was nothing but physical up front.
And it was washing them. You got to hit them with the D tackles. The D tackles got to be active, or your linebackers can't miss on them because he's gonna crush the corners. He's gonna crush the corners.
Right.
And I talked to my nephew. My nephew's like, he's probably the hardest dude he ever had to tackle because he said he's like you hit him, bro, and you just bouncing off of him. He's just solid. Yeah. He's like, he's solid, man. He's solid. But like you said, that Penn State front. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, because it seems like, because we're kind of split up on that with the rushing yards, but they're great points. My next thing would be rushing touchdown, Hampton or Genty. Because to me, my argument, I see Hampton, and the only reason for this is because knowing Jim Harbaugh's type of run schemes and what Greg Roman does, he has the running backs fight for every yard.
Yeah.
And so when they get into a lot of those red zone packages, which we've seen a few times last season is they'll rush those scores in. And that's where I could kind of see that, where they'll get close in, and let's say Hampton is either 1, 2, 3, or possibly 4 yards from the red zone. He has that ability to burst in. And that's where I could see that, where I could see Ginty or Hampton win that battle 9 out of 10 times because of just the physical capability that he has, the speed, and just his vision when he sees that on the offensive front, where if they got the hole open, he'll rush on in. So I could see that, where he could be that leader in rushing touchdowns before I see that with Ginty. Because a lot of those is like we mentioned before, is Ginty would be focusing more on the rushing yards because of just the way they have it schemed.
They're going to feed him.
But
they're going to feed him.
Hampton would win more in the score.
Yeah, they're going to feed Gentry. Gentry is going to get more carries, so that gives him more of a chance to get more yards, because Hampton is going to be splitting carries with Harris. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's a good position to be in. We ain't got to wear him down. So I would, if you ask me what would I value more, I would value touchdowns more than yards. I would want Hampton to get more touchdowns than get yards.
Just being a reliable red zone threat.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
No, Pepe says he's not. I'm not comparing sizes. The size ain't the thing for me. What I'm talking about when I talk about Hampton, I'm talking about the pure speed, the pure breakaway speed. That's where you're going to get those big yard plays, right? Either you're going to rush you're going to be rushing 30 times a game, and it's going to wear you down, where like they just going to run him through the gauntlet and he'd be out the NFL in 4 years, because you're just not finna hand it to a person 30 times a game and expect them to have a long career. What I'm talking about is, at the end of the day, when you look at the two, I see the separation at the third level being in Hampton's favor, big time. So, but like I said, I don't care about the rushing yards. I want touchdowns.
That was exactly where I was going with it, because the rushing yards is, you're putting us in position to score. Because ultimately, when you're in those positions, like in the red zone, you better hope your ass scores.
Exactly.
That's the way that I look at it.
Exactly. And and that's why I'm so happy for this team, and they brought
that was us last year.
Yeah. Couldn't finish.
Bunch of field goals.
Yep. Even in the playoffs, we drove down the field first possession of the game, and we drove down the field and we field goaled
4 times.
But now you add in, because like JK isn't a red zone back. Right? He ain't a big boy for it.
Yeah, no.
And it's not knocking him, but he ain't built for that. Gentry and Omarion are built for the red zone, as well as the driving down the field the whole game. Najee Harris is built for the red zone.
Because with JK, the only times that he would score is unless if, like, correct me if I'm wrong, if he's like at the 25 or the 30 yard line.
Yeah.
And he just so happens to just burst out either on the outsides, and then he just goes in and scores. We've seen that a few times from Carolina or Cincinnati. I want to say too that Denver did.
But he couldn't do that. Gus was supposed to be that red zone hammer, and he wasn't dropping nothing. Right. He wasn't dropping nothing.
Yeah, I did not see Gus Edwards working out that well. I was like, oh hell.
And didn't.
Nope.
Did not work out.
Then all purpose, this is an interesting one, because that also includes the air game. Ginty or Hampton?
Hampton. I think he's more polished in that aspect of his game.
With the Hampton.
I see for Gentry, that's not his specialty. Gentry is just a dynamic back, right? He's just hard to tackle. He can run through your tackles. He's small, compact, like somebody said he's 216 pounds, but it's compact, like just muscle. He'll walk in muscle or run in muscle. But I just don't see him having the like arm flexibility to be effective in the pass game. And when I say arm flexibility, like you look at running backs and you look at some of these guys' arms, and sometimes their arms are too big and they can't reach up to grab passes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't have that flexibility. Whereas Omarion and Najee, they do.
Right. To be honest, I kind of lean Ginty on this one. Here's a fun fact about that, is because even with the play action package that Pete Carroll puts together, Geno Smith in play actions has a quarterback rating of 105. That's only in play action passes. And you know what's funny about that is that the way that I see how Pete Carroll would put that together for multi-purpose reminds you of the last running back that did that, Chris Carson. Chris Carson was literally the guy that, like, when Pete Carroll was there, that was exactly what they were doing with
they fed him.
Russ at that time, where he was that secondary receiver right there that if nobody was getting open, Carson was going to be that guy that was going to catch it and go and run with it.
Yeah. The check down. Hopefully this year we can use that more. We can utilize that as well for Herbert. If nobody's gotten open, Ladidi's double, triple team, and QJ not getting no separation. I just need QJ just to show up, man. Just to be, not show up, be consistent, be reliable.
Be a gamer.
Yeah, I want to know who's putting that room out there that QJ will have a breakout season this season. Okay.
Everybody and their mama, bro. Like, I don't hate or dislike QJ. All I want for him to do is just be consistent. Like, bro, we needed you. When we needed you the most, bro, you let us down. That's what I go on.
Yes.
That's what I go on, man. It's like the tape is there. The film don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
The film don't lie, bro. I literally watched you couldn't get separation on a 1 yard route. And then you missed it.
Right.
We needed you to get this crucial first down to help us stay in the game, and you couldn't even do that, bro. 1 yard, bro. That just tell you how atrocious the run game was, that we couldn't go for 1 yard.
Didn't even trust it.
Yeah, and we trusted. I wished, but see, the thing is, had they put Ladd out there, they would have known that we was going to pass the ball.
%. Now, and of course, too, like we've seen this before with Ladd not being out in the field. It's like Herbert was literally throwing to garbage men. It's hard. And now it's like, now you finally give him an offensive package where now these are skilled player types. These are guys that are trustworthy to get the short route catches to then create those in the yards. There's also guys that are capable of the speedster deep routes, like what KLS is, because with him, he could be that deep. Because think about it, even when we had a healthy Jalen Guyton, he was exactly that same guy.
Yeah. Just go get it. Just run down there. I'm going to get it to you.
And if you wanted a guy in the red zone that can jump up and go get it with height-wise, that's why getting Mike Dub back was perfect.
Yep. That's going to go get it. Keyword, going to go get it. Brodie said something during the season. He said, man, all QJ got to do is just jump and he'll get a pass interference call. And he did it against Kansas City. And we just looked at each other like,
bro, he's so big.
Yeah, can't guard him.
You're going to get that every time.
And win those matchups with him.
He's so big.
Dennis said, Roman lacks creativity. Ever seen a safety valve for Herbert? Always 7-step drop back. You know what? Dennis, I said that too until I watched the interview with Roman and it all made sense. Mm-hmm. I take back saying that he lacks creativity. After that interview, he laid out why he wasn't creative. He just didn't have the personnel. Like, he didn't have Justin Herbert in training camp. He got him week 1. He said that, he didn't have a run game to be creative. And he said, he talked about QJ wasn't sure of himself, didn't know where to line up. You know what I'm saying? Just like he was drinking from a fire hose.
Understanding the scheme.
Yeah, he didn't have a tight end, so he had no safety valves. It really was Ladd. He said week 5, they were game planning to stop Ladd. So basically they were taking Ladd out of the picture and he had nobody else to go to.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing now and this is why too, that I think he's on the microscope, because now we gave you the personnel.
Yes.
Now you can get creative with that.
Yes.
Because if he turns around and he has a similar upbringing like what happened last year, that's where, to me, I would.
Now we put it on you. Now
I would have. Yes. And that's the part too, where I would have to see what the Colts season looks like, because if the Colts don't make it happen this year, and if let's say hypothetically, they move on from Steichen and they're going to get a different coach, please, for the love of God, you better bring Steichen back, because that is the one dude that has unlocked the potential of Herbert.
He said, so you can't drop a play dump off to Dobbins. No, it's not that simple, because he needed Dobbins to block. You got to think, man, when he dropped back, he would always have someone in his face just about every time. Even if he did a 3-step drop, they just be in his face. Like 7-step drop was him just trying to if the pocket collapsed, just run. But then he hurt himself. He was hurt, so he was limited. And it's just
on top of Justin Herbert was hurt.
Yeah.
But I get you though.
And playing week in, week out.
Do you think we might actually see more 4 wideout packages? The way that I say this is because if you got Ladd and you got, let's say, between Trey Harris and then, of course, Mike Williams, just depending on the yardage situation. Like, if it's about the 50, I would probably have Trey Harris at least to stretch us out the field, have KLS as our speedster to go up and get it. And let's say they line up QJ for like being as like a tight end thing. Like if he gets the short route, if you ain't got anybody there.
That's why you got OG. I don't think QJ comes in, you're gonna go with OG. That's where he specialized because you got the tweener type tight end that's a receiver, but he's a tight end. So I think if we're gonna go four wide receiver set, you bring in OG to work that seam and work the middle of the field and work those short routes because he's gonna break whoever he's gonna be too big for whatever cornerback comes his way that they line up on him. And if he's gonna be too fast for a safety. So you win that matchup with him on the field. You don't get that same type of aggression and separation with QJ on the field for that route. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I agree.
So I think that's the beauty of having OG being able to still he'll be a step slower than your traditional receiver, but he's a step fast. He steps faster than a tight end, and he's still strong enough to get safeties and cornerbacks off of him and too big for them to handle. So he's perfect for that type of thing, and he's smooth enough to get separation off the line without them even touching him. He can run a route. So if you go 4 wide receivers, I think he's going to be in the game, and QJ is going to be Ladd, Trey, either KLS or Mike Dub, and OG.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
And that's going to be a beautiful thing to see because like if you watch OG's film, he's tough guard. He
lines up everywhere. Side, outside, you can get him on the over the shoulder passes.
Yes.
Yeah. You can do all that.
And then even in the red zone, you can spread him out and run a fade with him. You can bring him in tight. You can bring him in tight, have the defense show you, and then move him out, motion him out wide, and get that one-on-one. Fade him. Get that Boosie fade. That's what my player be called, Boosie fade. Boosie fade. That's what I'm saying. I just Herbert got so many options, and Dennis, you right, man. Like at the end of the day, Roman got to show up this one. Like I'm giving you grace because of what you explained to us. But now you got the weapons. We don't want to hear that. You gotta get creative with this playbook. Pull out some Madden plays. Put some motion. You got too many weapons, man. And you still got Darius Davis. I want to see get creative with him. He should eat this year. He should eat a lot. He should eat a lot.
Oh, 100%.
Like they got
this is definitely on Roman this year because now that we've given you that, you better go up and show out.
Yes.
Because that's where knowing Harbaugh, we know what he does in second years. He always goes for the home run ball. So, but I gotta hop off, guys. I appreciate you guys for letting me up over here. It's been a hot minute getting some chart talk. I know it's been kind of quiet at least for the last couple of weeks. But hey, we're still around and we're still chopping it up and still getting electrifying with our Chargers this year.
Oh man, I can't wait to see you, man. I can't wait till you pull up. It's going down.
For real, man. I still got to make my way up there.
Hell yeah. Let's get it. Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Yes, sir, guys.
All right.
Have a good night, Jake.
Jose said the Chargers are going to the AFC Championship game. Yes, we are. He said the Chargers are going to the AFC Championship game. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you for that. So much positivity.
Jose. That's a really good look.
Nah, Terrence, like, don't put QJ in the slot. Put OG, bro. I'm telling you. Think about it. OG is a dog. And you put him in the slot, which if you watch his college tape, like Jake said, he could play all over. You can even bring him out wide, bro. Like, he's that dynamic. So I'm good with OG out there as a slot guy. Let him cook, bro. You can even probably do freaking tight end real routes, man. Like, tight end screen.
Let him cook.
Now, Terrence, he had last year. He had 17 games to get his shot, bro. To get his shot. He had an extra game in the playoffs, and I still have, when I close my eyes, I see that 4th down route that he ran.
Say PTSD.
That man lined up tight, and yeah, he didn't even get. The thing is, bro, like if he probably wears size 14 shoe. Like yo, that's 1 yard right there, bro. All you got to do is step. Like you watch him, he wasn't even over the line. On the out route, and it just goes under his belly, and he just falls on the ball, bro. Just. So that's so nightmarish, man. I need a drink. Thinking about it, bro.
Who got the potent foe? June 27. June 20.
Man. Then it said I can see Roman with a 4 tight end, Hampton and Najee and no wide receiver. Red zone. I'm cool with it on the red zone.
I'll tell you.
Bruh, Pepe, a lot of spread pause like them Diddy parties. Lakers in 5, Tay. Lakers in 5. Man, y'all gotta listen to June 27 by DJ Screw. Go on YouTube and listen to the whole 2 hours of June 27. It's worth it, bro.
Shout out to my people at the 8. Real life holiday right there.
Man, hold up, man. Hold up, bro. It's just, if you're not into screw music, it's okay. It's always a time that and no time is better than now to get into some DJ Screw.
Don't even trip. We put you on.
DJ Screw. June 26th is the day. Just go on YouTube and type in June 27th. It's probably going to be it's probably trending. It trends every year on this day. Screw Day, man. Like, dude was a pioneer. You know why I like Screw, man? Why I
favorite Screw moment. No, but let's do it.
I know, I just pay homage to what he did, bro. He literally opened up his doors and just gave 2 turntables, a microphone, and he just recorded dudes having fun. Just they staying out of trouble in the house rapping, bro. Just rapping. All those dudes that
turned that to getting money.
All those dudes. He got money from it. Screw got money from it, but all them dudes got record deals.
Parlayed that into everybody getting money.
Yeah, he parlayed into a whole movement. Like, and it was just fascinating to see each rapper. You meet them on a freestyle, and next thing you know, they got a record deal and they come out with an album in this bank. You know, you got Fat Pat, Tops Drop, Lil Kiki outside. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear him peeping through my window to September, I foreign car and winter, man.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's just like you got Big Hawk, Pokey, Zero, ESG, Mike D. South Park Mexican, Mr. 32. Man, y'all don't understand, like, as a kid growing up, like, that was huge, bro. Like, and it was real freestyle. It's not where I wrote a rap already and then I just rap it over another beat. This was real live freestyle. The boys were saying everything, but it was so catchy. They got a whole, man, I'm gonna come down, showing my surround. Popped up twice, man, it's going down. It's just, it was
boys
simple.
To take that, sample that little piece, turn that into a whole song.
Knocking those down. That's how you got knocking those down.
That's what I said.
Breaking boys out.
Into a whole song.
Get thrown by Jeezy.
You know what I'm saying? Boys would just take a piece of somebody's verse, then turned it into a whole song.
Man, it was just beautiful. Like, every weekend, man, you waiting on that Gray Screw tape, man. Them boys making the Houston run, coming back to the city with the and you dub everybody you out there dubbing everything, man. And it's just wildfire. It's wildfire. You got the great, if you was that dude and you had the $20, you get the great cassette yourself. Boy said, man, watch your Screw. Man, you can leave 5 Swisher Sweets on the table, a foreign car, pound of money, some drink, and a Screw tape. Man, they gonna take your Screw tape. Watch your Screw.
Tape,
and that was real. What was the thing, man? You getting people get in the car, bro. You literally, man, bro, done took my Screw tape. Man, this boy done got
took my tape out the deck, man.
Got me, man. It ain't for everybody. But I promise you, when you leave, you're going to be like, man, let me just get a little skeet taste. I ain't saying every day. As I got older, I don't jam Screw every day. I can't do it every day. But on certain days, it's just, man, I want to ride Southside on choppers, boy. Every time I get flying my whip, every time it get watched, Southside and choppers get played. Definitely.
Still got my braids, man. I still got my fade, huh?
Bruh, I remember sophomore year, my freshman year, I saved up all my money, got me a little job at Popeyes, saved up all my bread, brought me a Caprice, every Caprice, $700. $700 from the white lady. It was under the tree. $700 from the white lady under the tree.
Not the box.
The box for $700. Man, I saved and saved. And one day I was riding in Pineville and seen the box Chevy parked under a tree with a for sale sign on it. Old white lady. Husband just passed away. She said, baby, give me $700 for it. Man, I'm talking about, bro, you click it and it do like this when you start it. You just do like that. You turn it and it just come on and it ran like a sewing machine. And it didn't leak. Boy. Man, I came home. I asked my brother for the 15s that had been sitting in the front. He said, yeah, you go ahead and have it. Man, went to the audio store, got the Pioneer with the flip down joint. The Pioneer that flipped down with the face.
Cooking.
Bruh. And then I upgraded to the JVC with the Dolphin, the Chameleon.
That was
trunk
different.
Sounded nasty. Boy, I came to school. I washed that car. When I say I washed that car all day long in front of the house, took the hubcaps off. I got the scrub brush, went between, got all the rust out. I'm talking about.
Boy, I had the white wall.
White walls, bro. Peanut butter. It was a peanut butter Chevy Caprice, 1985 box Chevy. Put that beat in the trunk. Boy, I came back. Guess what I was playing? Had the bulb lights on. Guess what I was playing? Swinging through the parking lot. Slow. Southside, we roll on chopper. Trunk just, no highs, just straight bass. Boy, you couldn't tell me, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. Had the bumps, bro. Man, what a time to be alive.
What is life?
Yeah, man. I ain't got to swing now, but my retirement present.
He coming down, Melvin.
I'm coming down. I'm looking
might as well get on board. My boy coming down when he retires.
I'm either getting me a cut dog with a T-top, a 82 cut dog with a T-top, or I'm getting a Regal, 83 Regal with T-top. I'm getting them 80 Monte Carlo with T-top. Yes. Either one of those cars, I'm getting down. And I'm putting swingers on that thing. Pop trunk, riding down, man. Beating down the block, knocking pictures off. I ain't gonna get the Gorilla Pokes. I ain't gonna get the Gorilla Pokes. Those just a little accessory. I'm gonna get the classic swingers. I'm gonna keep it OG with the Voes.
Down south where I stay, with the lane, live on a hang.
Man, Melvin, come on, Melvin. You gotta love it, man. You in the H, man. I love it though, man. That's my memory lane, y'all. You still believe Brandon Rice can have a chance? Absolutely. We're gonna see a training camp.
Everybody got a chance. It's training camp.
We're going to see QJ dropped a 3rd down and 3 pass in the Baltimore game. That should have went for 6. Absolutely. He had another one where he caught the ball and he couldn't even get to the 1st down marker. Brandon Staley drafted QJ.
They doing your flashback that down south accent 2 times.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man. Hold up.
You heard me?
Yeah.
You heard me?
Man. And then, hey, you know how I topped the car? I put that juvenile soldier rag on the mirror. Had that soldier rag on the mirror. Yeah. Oh.
Man, this boy
you couldn't tell me nothing when I got the back dash cut and put them 4 6x9s.
4x9s? Hey, boy, look.
With the punch amps, the Rockford Fosgate punch.
Listen, that 6x9 across the back was, I don't even know who started that or where that came from, but it became a requirement. Like, I got that first.
It got it.
I got that first. Boy, I got 4 6x9s in the back, 2 in the door, 6 total, and put that on the amp. I ain't even high bass at first. I'm just tweeting up the block. When I got subs, that was like, whew. Couldn't tell me nothing.
Glass house, Ryan Glass house.
Boy, nothing. No tent, no nothing. Push pins in the headliner.
Man, every Saturday you could find me at the car wash in the morning, 7:30 in the morning at the car wash, washing my peanut butter up, getting ready to ride the city down, put a full tank of gas in that joint and ride the city down all day just making noise.
I filled up $18. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we got a scrimmage. I don't think they're doing a scrimmage with the Saints. Say The preseason game. We do have a preseason game. Melvin said he from the West Coast. I mean, bro, they show, but you gotta, Melvin, the love we have for the West Coast, bro, as a kid, bro, that was just, I couldn't afford hydraulics. That's why I didn't get hydraulics. And I think how you feel about the swingers is how I feel about hydraulics now. I used to like them as a kid, but now I just realized that they just mess up the car. That's why I can't find no Cutlass in California, because all of them got hydraulics.
The little Daytons.
Yeah, the little tiny Daytons, 13-inch Daytons. Yeah, man. Melvin, you took me down memory lane, you heard me?
Choppers rolling in a Henry car, talking about choppers.
The slab culture itself, though, you can't lie, Melvin. The slab culture itself is something unique. Candy paint, they better than Florida. I'm gonna tell you like this: Houston better than Florida, because Florida would take a Nissan Altima.
That's donk culture.
They would paint it lime green and put 32-inch rims on a Nissan Altima.
Yeah, boys get lifted.
Yeah, rocking that afro. Now I had braids. LS, we love MJG and 8-Ball, boy. Man, I love the whole Swab House, Tila.
Swab House, No Limit Soldier.
Master P, Cash Money, UGK, man. Street Military, Big Mellow, Gangsta Nip, Southport Psycho. Remember, say you need the whole street. Oh, you couldn't have old school cars? No one knew some. Another thing, bro, before we get off here, bro. Man, hit up your lawmakers. Bro. Tell them stop the attorney general from trying to ban fantasy. We already can't do regular gambling online here. So we can only do fantasy, and they're trying to ban fantasy gambling. They're trying to ban it to Prize Picks. All the other places are going to be disallowed in California. So as bad as it is, we can't get on FanDuel and get some of that money that everybody else be getting. We ain't going to be able to get any fantasy money either now. Yeah, I don't know if he came out with his ruling, but they said he was going to make a decision on possibly banning fantasy football betting in California too. Bro, this is cowardly, bro. Like, when I seen that, bro, it's bad enough that they voted down the allowed gambling, online betting. And now you want to take fantasy away from us, the ability to, I'm like, dang, bro, how am I supposed to make money? VPN don't work for it because they strict on your location for the gambling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, man, help me, bro. I'm just trying to get some of that FanDuel money. My boy won $35,000 off FanDuel last year, bro. I'm trying to get some of that.
Just a little 2 bands. I ain't even
Just
greedy.
a little 2 bands, man. I don't even bet that much. I got a little budget for the year that I bet, and that's it. I bet $500 a year. Is it? Take $500, set it to the side for the football season, and I bet. My boy, he done flipped $500 into $35,000. I'm up here betting such and such gonna get a touchdown, and you trying to take that away from me? Hey, man, can I be an adult?
Free you, bro.
Yeah.
Free you.
Texas did just ban porn. I'm talking about Cali banning gambling. Like, I'll let them ban porn if they let me do, if they gave me a choice, online gambling or porn, I'll take online gambling.
Just a little 2 bands.
That's it. Little 2 band.
Hey.
PP say all the nerds have to come out the house now. I'm just saying, man, like, take that away. Leave online gambling, our ability to bet and make money. Take porn, but you like take that away. Yeah.
Boy's gonna have to start talking to people again. We can't have that.
I can't get on Draft Picks. I can't get on FanDuel. I can't get on nothing, bro. ESPN bet. Like, I can't get on. What's the other one? The after the casino in Vegas. What's that? Caesar.
MGM one.
Yeah, MGM one. The Caesar one.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remember when I fly to these other states. I can bet on FanDuel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me put my parlay in real quick.
Yeah, I gotta try to project out for college football. He said either way. People say either way, his money is gone. I'm just saying, man. Let me. He said we need 2,000 just to go to our first game. Ooh, I got my season ticket. Wrap them up early. Oh, you talking about? Oh, in Brazil, you need more than 2,000. That's bags for the Brazil flight.
Yeah.
Get up out of here, bro. Do you want to get us up out of here?
Yes, sir, skis. We appreciate everybody for joining us on this Freestyle Friday and tapping in with us. We'll be back at it on Monday for Make It Monday.
Make It Monday. Yes, sir.
Specific standard
specific
time.
To be specific.
You know what I'm saying?
All day.
As always, like, share, subscribe, comment.
Like, share,
follow
subscribe, comment.
on all social media platforms. Search Votes15. We are on Twitch. We on X, but we not on X. We on Instagram, streaming live daily on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Been amazing kicking it with y'all as always, man. We'll be back at it on Monday to talk that talk, more charges news, and everything else like swangers in June 26th, 27th, or whatever else that come to mind. But appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. And with that, hey, Brodie, DJ No Fresh, Lightning Strike Podcast.
We out. Oh, boy.